First and foremost, I would just like to say that I am in full support for this draft ordinance. I believe that it is high time that we address problems such as sexual abuse. And during the committee hearing po, I watched po kasi as an audience member, and I did ask one question to the principal author, which was somehow related to the parent of the said abused child. So during the committee hearing po kasi, that's when we also do revisions for the ordinance. And parang hindi ko po nakita yung question ko po sa revised ordinance po. So I just like to ask this question again to the principal author in hopes po na sagot po itong question na ito. So what can we do if, hypothetically speaking, the parent is yung perpetrator? And while we are all well aware naman na we cannot fully eradicate such actions from happening, are there any steps that we can do and that we can put in this said ordinance po that aims to mitigate such problem?
Councilor Bacani.
Yeah, thank you for that comment, Councilor Ibay. Actually, she did mention that during the committee hearing. I just failed to include it in the second reading, the draft of the second reading. That's why we have these debates. To remind me that I should have included that if the offender is a related party to the victim, what penalty should there be? I think that's an aggravating circumstance. Actually, it should be an aggravating circumstance if it is a relative that that invites the child into committing these crimes. I should include it here because I took note of all the other revisions, but I wasn't able to put this in the law, in the draft ordinance. So I will put that. Thank you for that comment.
Thank you po, Your Honor.
Councilor JTB Villanueva is recognized.
Nagmamanifest na sumusuporta sa napakagandang ordinansang ito. Subalit ako po may mga katanungan lang po. Nabanggit po ng ating punong maiakda na napatawag po ang mga stakeholders dito. Matanong ko lang po, during the committee hearing, napatawag po ba yung mga owners or operators ng mga hotels and motels?
Councilor Bacani.
During the committee hearing, we invited permits, let's say yung permit department natin. Ano ba yung tawag sa permit department? Huh? Bureau of Permits, kasama si Bureau of Permits, but we didn't invite all operators, all hotel operators, or may mga inimbitahan kami, pero wala talagang representative ng major hotel or major internet cafe.
Councilor Villanueva.
Kaya ko po tinatanong kung anong specific na establishment na hotel or motel. For instance, ang inimbitahan sapagkat dito po sa panukala sa Section 6, yung responsibility of hotels, motels, and other similar establishments in the city, nakalagay po dito na shall be responsible for implementing the following measures to prevent and report any acts constituting online sexual abuse and exploitation of children. May mga instances po kasi, kagaya po ng mga nakikita natin, particularly yung mga motels, yung mga SOGO, meron tong mga garage. Ano? At sa garage na ito, kwento po sa akin ng aking kapitbahay, wala po akong tinuturo dito sa loob, na yung pong mga, inaangat lang po yung, yung garahe. Pagpasok po ng sasakyan, contented po yung sasakyan. No? Hindi makikita kung merong nakasakay na minor dito. At yung mga nababasa po nating report na yung mga nahuhuling mga pedophilia, ito po yung madalas na ginagamit na lugar. Gusto ko po sanang malaman, paano po natin mako-combat yung ganitong mga sitwasyon?
Councilor, I hope is that a personal experience or no?
Hindi po.
Hindi po.
Opo, sa bahay lang po ako, Your Honor.
Councilor Bacani.
Actually, I mean, yeah, that's a very good observation. The hotels are really being used for exploitation of children, specifically the motels. And this is actually a national law already, and they have indeed said that hotels, motels, internet cafes are usually venues where these exploitation and abuse happen. And that's why, how do we prevent it? We include the owners, we include the hotel owners and managers to be part of the monitoring and reporting of these obvious times when there is a crime that's about to be committed. So the hotels are actually, it is incumbent upon them under this law that they report any such incidents.
Councilor Villanueva. Tapos na po ba?
Hindi ba? Ako muna sasagot. Sasagot ako sa tanong niya.
Does Councilor Villanueva yield to Councilor Roma Robles?
Yes.
Okay, proceed, Councilor Roma Robles.
Magandang buhay, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you. At sa tanong naman ng ating mabuting konsehal sa District 4, huwag niyo na kasi kayong pumupunta sa motel. Ay, joke lang. Ayan, so, dun sa katanungan niya kung paano ma-check, ito po, under sa Republic Act 7610, Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation and Discrimination Act, establishment must document their relationship through official identification. In cases po kapag may mga bata pong kasama. Kailangan po yung mga batang kasama accompanied ng adult at kung ano ang relasyon nila, dapat yun po ang kanilang sasabihin dun sa reception po pagpasok.
Nasa batas
Nasa
na rin
batas
yan.
na po siya ng national law ng Republic Act number 7610 po. Yun po. Maraming salamat.
Does that satisfy the answer, Councilor Villanueva?
Hindi po na-satisfy. Unang-una po, yun po yung mag-a-apply sa mga hotels, tama po yun. Nag-check-in ka, pinalilista. Pero po yung aking binanggit kanina ng mga motels, kasi kasama po dito, pag pumasok po yung sasakyan doon, wala pong lista-lista eh. Kung sino yung nag-check-in, kung sino yung pumasok. Yun po ang tinatanong ko sana, kung paano po ang gagawin ng operator para masiguro na ang pumasok na sasakyan doon, pagbaba, pag binaba na yung garage, hindi na malalaman, paano malalaman na walang minor de edad ang nakapasok sa establishmento?
So that's not an error in the law anymore, no? Pag ganyan yung nangyayari na hindi nire-record ng hotel ang bisita nila, hindi na po yun error sa batas natin, kundi error sa pag-manage ng kanilang hotel na hindi nila nire-register ang mga guests at hindi nire-report. Pag ganyan, pwedeng i-cancel ang permit nila. Kaya tayo merong ganitong batas para magpatibay na ang mga hotel ay hindi dapat ginagamit para sa karahasan ng mga kabataan. So pag ganyan ang sitwasyon, i-report dito sa LCAT VAUSI, Ayakat Council natin dito sa Maynila para ma-actionan ang ganyang mga gawain ng mga hotel operators. Pag ganyan, dapat cancelin ang kanilang lisensya to operate.
Yes, Councilor Villanueva.
Opo. Follow-up question po. Sino po kaya ang mag-report na hindi sumusunod yung establishment yun? Kasi definitely, yung customer, hindi niya i-report. Pero yung mga staff, hindi rin mag-report kasi mawawalan sila ng trabaho. Sino po kaya ang nakikita natin? Opo.
So, sorry, may I be recognized? Yan po ang precisely problema po natin sa krimen na ito. Kasi pati ang biktima ayaw mag-report. Kasi syempre yung biktima, bata, di ba? Para sa kanila, nakakatanggap sila ng pera eh. Sa kapalit ng binibigay nilang services. Ang hirap po talaga dito sa batas na ito yung reporting. Kasi yung biktima mismo o yung offender, pareha silang hindi magre-report. So ang importante, meron pong awareness sa community na ito yung nangyayari. Para ang magre-report po, usually citizens of people who are seeing that this is being committed. Family members, friends, and kaya gagawa tayo ng maraming campaign awareness. awareness campaigns. Gagawa tayo ng maraming awareness campaigns, kaya kailangan ng localization ng batas na to para magkaroon ng training at awareness kung kailan makikita mo, ano ba yung parang common steps na mukhang ito na yun na bibiktima na yung bata. Hindi pa alam ng bata na nabibiktima siya because gino-grooming sila eh. May proseso pang ng pang-grooming. So, even yung bata mismo na biktima na, hindi pa nila alam na biktima sila. So, ang pag-reporting nito manggagaling sa taong bayan. And saka dapat ang hotel, first and foremost, dapat sa hotel nang gagaling ang reporting. Kaya nga natin isinabatas na it is incumbent upon hotel operators that if there are badges of fraud, there are badges of a crime being committed, kailangan i-report nila sa local police nila. At kung hindi naman sila magre-report, it can be anyone. Anyone can report this crime.
1 minute recess declared by the chair.